Let's take a look at a 6th grade history and geography lesson. In the unit World Geography, let's look at a lesson entitled Latitude and Longitude. Every lesson begins with a brief introduction and a list of goals for the lesson. These goals indicate the specific objectives for the lesson, helping students stay focused on important lesson content and providing parents with an effective way to measure mastery of lesson content. The goal for this lesson is describe lines of latitude and longitude on a globe. To encourage strong vocabulary skills, most lessons begin with a list of vocabulary words which are used within the lesson. We've included several activities to encourage mastery of these important words.
Globe, latitude.
They can access the Vocabulary Games Arcade to play games which provide practice and reinforcement of the vocabulary words in each lesson. Let's take a look at an example.
Spell the word prime meridian.
P-R-I-M-E space M-E-R-I-D-I-A-N.
After this introductory material, a student moves independently through the lesson, reading the text-based instruction and utilizing the multimedia features that have been provided. Auditory learners may benefit from hearing lesson text read aloud as they follow along. To utilize this feature, select a portion of text and right-click to select from available voices or to read the text. An effective study skill that students should be encouraged to use is highlighting. Just as you would highlight portions of text in a traditional textbook, students can highlight the text in their switched-on Schoolhouse lessons. Simply select a portion of text and select a highlighter color from the choices at the top of the page. Highlighted portions will be saved when the student leaves the lesson, making it possible for them to come back later to study highlighted passages. Many lessons include small instructional videos, sometimes called tiny tutors. The teachers featured in these small important video clips provide special instructions, additional information, and tips for students.
Take a good look at this picture up here. Lines of longitude run from the North Pole to the South Pole, and even though these lines, called meridians, run from north to south, they're actually used to measure distances from east to west. They measure distances from a given point called the prime meridian.
As your student reads through the text of the lesson, different types of multimedia activities may be included that will enrich and reinforce the material being taught. The addition of these interactive features encourages learning by allowing students to become actively involved in the lesson presentation. Videos, slideshows, and animated presentations provide reinforcement of lesson content by encouraging a thorough understanding of the skills and concepts being taught. A video has been included in this lesson that helps to teach the concept of lines of longitude.
The prime meridian is a special line of longitude. This meridian goes through a town in England called Greenwich and is located at 0 degrees longitude. All other lines of longitude are measured east and west from this one line. On the opposite side of the Earth, the lines going out east and west from the prime meridian meet up. This line is located at 180 degrees longitude and is called the International Date Line. In total, the Earth is divided into 360 degrees of longitude. This number comes from 180 degrees west plus 180 degrees east. Notice how meridians run north and south, but measure direction east and west. Try not to get confused.
Also included in some lessons are optional World Wide Web links. These links can provide an excellent way of enriching your students' learning experience. However, these optional links can be disabled by parents blocking access from within the student lessons. A variety of other interactive features like photographs, diagrams, illustrations, slideshows, animations, timelines, and content review games may also be included in student lessons to help ensure mastery of lesson content. Each lesson includes a set of questions that encourage mastery by providing a thorough review of lesson content. Questions are presented in a variety of formats, including matching problems, true and false questions, paragraph boxes, pre-loaded problems, sorting and sequencing problems, click and place problems, multiple choice and multiple select questions, text multiple choice questions, and more. Problem type instructions can be accessed by clicking the red question mark icons. Click Grade when each question has been completed. After answering each question, students receive immediate audio feedback. Move on by selecting Continue or by selecting a problem number from the problem bar. If multiple attempts have been allowed by parents in school or student setup, the student will cycle through the lesson, reattempting each missed question until all answers are correct or until he has exhausted his allowed attempts. If a student encounters problems with a question, the Help button allows the student to skip the problem and leave a message for the teacher. From the bottom of the page, your student can also leave a message for the teacher or access the Resource Center items which have been enabled in teacher mode. Click Exit to leave the lesson and return to the student home page.